Maxi Falcón's 7th-minute ejection, I think, brought in a bit of controversy, and we'll talk about some of the officiating controversy later on. But for me, I don't think it met necessarily the requirements for DOGSO. I don't think that there was much going on there. I know that there was a slight tug of the shirt by Maxi Falcón. I don't feel like the player had the ability to really reach the ball that was already closer to Rios Novo. I don't think that he was had the opportunity to score. I don't think he would have gotten to the ball. I think that the contact was very light, if any. I think for me, what was most troubling is the fact that the referee didn't even review the call, or that VAR didn't contact the referee to come and review the call. Maturano, we'll look at Maturano's some of his comments, but how long would that have taken? And the amount, the repercussions that such a call has in a game that we know could mean the difference between qualifying and not qualifying under the current format of this tournament, I think is just, it's egregious to not go and look at that. Saying that it was, I don't want to. Okay, personally, I don't think it was a good call. But ultimately, what bothered me more than that is the fact that it wasn't reviewed. No review. That way they can review it after. But the fact that that call was made, and then just like, okay, I'm just going to accept it, even though it's minute 7, it's going to change the entirety of the game.
The fact that there was no VAR intervention is so unbelievable that and sheds such poor light on another instance of Concacaf refereeing and the refereeing association, and just the structure and the foresight that's not going into this. I know you're about to play the clip from Mascherano. He's completely right. The fact that these games are being refereed by a Mexican ref is just, even if this guy has nothing to do with Necaxa, and in the end, this could be nothing. And what if someone in the VAR booth was, or et cetera? Like, you're eliminating areas of fairness, and that's an example of one. I'll tell you what: if it went to VAR, and after all that, they say, "Look, it was a slight tug of the shirt. The guy dived, but we called the red. There's not enough to overturn it." I'd be pissed, but I'd be like, "We move." The fact that we didn't even get to that state is unthinkable in today's rules of football.